Okay, for the final unit that I will be doing, it is Discover Multiple Currency Settings, part of the company-wide org settings module, part of the admin advanced trail, towards the very end of the journey to become a Salesforce admin here. My name is Jeff Alhadeff. If I come across anything confusing or tricky, which I don't think I will, because this content seems pretty straightforward, I'll link to it in the description below. And this is the last one. Thank you for those of you who have found this helpful and encouraged me along the way. I hope it's been fun. I should mention the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be on Trailhead Live. If you ever check this out, my hope is to start doing some super badges down the road, and hopefully you'll find me on here doing some walkthroughs like I do now, but on the super badges. So, but I don't really see updating my YouTube channel at this point right now. So we'll go through this unit, and then I will see you on Trailhead Live. Okay. You'll be able to add new currencies to your org, summarize the impact of using single currency versus multiple currencies, set up advanced currency management, edit conversion rates, and enable users to select personal currencies. Whether you live in the intriguing life of the international spy or a slightly less exciting 9-to-5 situation, understanding the value of deals is a top priority. In Salesforce, you can specify which currencies your organization uses, and individual users can apply specific currencies to their settings based on where they do business. By default, Salesforce organizations use a single currency. Once you set the required currency locale in your company settings, all currency values on records display in that currency. As the admin for your organization, you set that corporate currency, which reflects the currency of your corporate headquarters. You also maintain the list of active currencies and their conversion rates relative to the corporate currency. More on handling conversion rates later. Mom and Pop Spy Shop was a single currency when they started using Salesforce and were only dealing with United States-based clients. So when their admin set up their currency settings, they set their default locale and currency locale as English, United States. They did business only in the United States, so transactions were reported solely in USD. Looks like a Lego, something that my kid had. But after being acquired by Nacho Secrets Agency, also known as the NSA, zip code 20755, Fort Meade. Mom and Pops began to take on an international clientele. Literally, it was time to move on from a single to a multi-currency setup. Doing so is pretty painless. And it doesn't involve any stealthy spy tools, but a word of warning, once a multi-currency setup is enabled, it can't be disabled. Which makes sense, because once you start having different companies, people potentially putting that information in, you then can't roll that back, because that information is already in there. To enable and apply multiple currencies, from setup, search company information in the quick find box. You know what? I think we are in, was in personal setup. Come on, keyboard. Computer. There we go. click edit and check activate multiple currencies. This feature can't be turned off. Got it. Clicking save at the bottom of the page. I'm just curious what that looks like. Yeah. Okay. Once multiple currencies is enabled, you also activate additional currencies and optionally select a new corporate currency. Ensure users have correct personal currencies. Make sure users use the correct currency when creating records. We walk through some of these steps here, but use the resource section for major details. Activate currencies. Once you activate multi-currency for your org, you can specify which currencies are supported by activating or deactivating them. No covert intelligence skills required, just a few clicks. From setup, enter company information. I did. Click company information, click the currency setup button. The active and inactive currencies will be listed out. Am I looking? Currency setup. Click the currency setup button. That's this one. Okay. Active and inactive. And active currencies, click new. Select a currency type. Enter the conversion rate relative to your corporate currency. Yikes. Specify the number of decimal places for amounts in currency. Click save. To activate a currency from elective inactive currencies, click activate. Deactivate, click deactivate, then okay. No, you can't deactivate the corporate currency. That makes sense, because that's like the main currency that the company's using, so you can't deactivate it, because then, yeah. Set up your corporate currency. You can opt for a new corporate currency as soon as it's configured if you need to relocate in a hurry. From setup, company information, inactive currencies list, click change corporate. Cool. Select your corporate currency. Only currencies that have been added are available. Right, you can't add something else. You first have to add it and then make it the primary. That way you're okay. One step at a time. Update conversion rates. Ensure all the secret agents in your global organization use up-to-date currency values for deals by editing conversion rates. This lets you manage the static exchange rates between your active and inactive currencies and the corporate currency. These exchange rates apply to all currency fields used in the org. Here are the steps for editing rates. There's not I don't get it. Oh, $1 is, I messed up on the shekel thing here. That's right. Okay, from setup and company information, edit rates. Edit the conversion rate between each currency and your corporate currency. Click save. Your currency amounts updates using the new rates. Note previous conversion rates are not stored, and all conversions within opportunities forecast and other amounts use the current conversion rate, implement advanced currency management. Okay, now we're talking, because like this static thing just like doesn't work. There's got to be some plugin someplace. While standard conversion rate control is straightforward, it impacts current and closed deals. For accurate historical record keeping, it's best to avoid impacting the value of completed business. Advanced currency management for currency fields and opportunity products lets you manage exchange rate start dates. Let's check out an example. On January 1st, you update the exchange rate of the USD to that euros. And on February 1st, you change the rate to that. So which rate is used for opportunities? So opportunities that close between this and this date, use the first one, and after this one, use the second one. Once you set up multi-currency, there's a few simple steps needed to enable advanced currency management. From company information, click company information. Under advanced currency management is not enabled, click enabled. Yeah, but I mean, you've got to imagine that, like, when prompted, select I understand. If you receive a pop-up message that says navigate to this page, click the open button. Oh, what a mess. When advanced currency management is first enabled, your existing rates automatically become the first set of detailed exchange rates. These rates are valid for all time until you define another set of exchange rates. Note, when advanced currency management is enabled, Visual Force components cannot display currency fields. Fine. Add personal currencies. Once multi-currency is enabled, currencies are activated and conversion rates are edited. Instruct your users at mom and pops to add personal currencies to their profiles. Now they can track their own new work and get paid. Reminder that this is located in personal settings. Fine. It's sort of weird that I'm working in Brave Wolf. FB8LMV-dev.e. I'm so used to working in Resourceful Badger. Voila. Oh well. Settings, language, and time zone. There it is. Since Pop is devoting all his time to long-term top secret case for a client in Luxembourg, he sets... Who's in Luxembourg? He sets his currency to euros, so his transactions are reported in euros. Meanwhile, Mom does client and work for clients in multiple countries, so she leaves the currency on her personal settings page as US dollar and manages each account's currency individually. Who's in Luxembourg? There you have it. Okay. The Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small European country surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany. Yeah, and I live in Baltimore. There we go. Okay. Now each user in their agency has a personal currency. It used to be the default currency in quotas. Forecasts is used as the default currency in quotas. Forecasts, depending on which forecasting version they see. See the resource section for more help, opportunities, quotes, and reports. Doing business in a currency familiar to users and customers removes an unnecessary hurdle and keeps us away from calculators. When your global operation sets up multiple currencies, conversion rate control, and personal currencies, you free up your agents to focus on the work itself, not the value of the currency of the day, not the dollar. That was overly. Now you've gathered all the intel on your currencies and company settings. Configuration, you can tackle important work of updating your org to run more efficiently. All right. Okay. I want to see here connect to this database of the International Currency Organization, whatever. I don't see that. Well, I can't say I did a great job on this last one because I messed up on one of the questions a bunch of times. But that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Catch you on Trailhead Live.